Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to your Wednesday, January the 8th. It is another cold one out here this morning, but we have had some cloud cover and a little bit more of a breeze. So temperatures are hovering close to 30 to 32 across most of Acadiana, with some upper 20s over central Louisiana this time around. Of course, storm season never really ends, and I've been telling you to save the stuff that matters. Ritter Consulting Engineers uses Matterport 3D imaging to scan your home or business, which can be used for insurance purposes before and after the storm. They're also revolutionizing real estate so buyers can tour homes right from their computer. Call Ritter Consulting Engineers at 984-8498 or visit their website. Well, we got some cloud cover that's kind of spilled in here, mid to high level cloud cover right now. And we're going to see a mix of sun and clouds outside today. So temperatures should be able to reach the upper 40s. At this point, we're not looking at any fog or any rain out there. So the roadways are nice and dry. So your commute to work or school should be just fine. It just will be a little bit cold out there, especially for the students that are going to be heading out to the bus stop a little bit later on. Notice our temperatures are running upper 20s across Cenla, generally lower 30s as you get down toward the coast, and even a few areas not getting below the freezing point this time around. But again, for our students at the bus stop, it is going to be quite chilly out there. A decent amount of cloud cover with a few peaks of sunshine this morning and a mix of sun and clouds later this afternoon. 31 at the bus stop early today and 45 a little bit later on this afternoon. So far so good on the radar here at home, but we are starting to see a little bit of activity starting to creep into portions of the hill country as we've got some upper level moisture that's starting to come in as a trough digs out over northern Mexico and the desert southwest. This in turn will help to generate a low pressure area there along the lower Texas coast that will then scoot northeastward toward Louisiana. There's another piece of energy that's up in the northwest right now that will kind of scoot around, so that low that's cut off over Baja and northern Mexico will kind of open up as a trough as it moves off toward the east and will strengthen. So as that low gets going there over the Gulf of Mexico and lifts off toward the northeast, it will be pulling in a tremendous amount of moisture. Now at the same time, there's some very cold air that is still in place across much of the nation. It does appear, though, temperatures are going to be staying well above freezing, and even some of the layers that are just above the surface will stay above freezing as well. So here in Acadiana, the general consensus is we are going to see all rain out of this particular storm system. But if you get up toward that I-20 corridor, perhaps between Dallas and Shreveport and up maybe south of Oklahoma City and up through Little Rock and Memphis, that's where we now have winter storm warnings that have been posted. So if you've got some travel plans this weekend heading northward, you may want to adjust those because the roadways are going to be rough, starting at about Natchitoches and then going northward up to around Shreveport. Now today we're just expecting a mix of sun and clouds. We'll watch that low develop down to the south. Notice some wintry precip over western Texas by later this afternoon. But as we go through time, that storm system is really going to wind up and precipitation will cover more areas. So getting into the mid 40s today, but still dropping close to the freezing point for many areas into early Thursday morning. And look at how the next storm system really starts to develop. That low comes in, it starts to really pull in that moisture off the Gulf of Mexico. Heavy rains could be possible for a good part of Acadiana over the course of the evening Thursday going into Friday. But notice all that moisture gets thrown into that colder air, so a significant snowfall is expected across parts of the Arklatex. There's a look at the NOAA model, which is more of a high resolution. It doesn't bring a whole lot of snow into Louisiana, but there are icy conditions planned for the I-20 corridor. And then the Euro model covers just a little bit more ground, dumping some moderate to heavy snow across parts of the Arklatex, including Little Rock as well as Dallas. And then the GFS throws a little bit of snow over northern Louisiana, but I think if you're along that I-20 corridor from Shreveport to Monroe, you need to be looking out more for the possibility of some ice. But here in Acadiana, we're in good shape. Everything's going to stay on the wet side. There's a look at the Gulf today. Things are a little bit rough out there still and will get rougher where that low pressure area develops over deep South Texas. So we could see some small craft advisories hoisted as we get into the next couple of days. Still on the chilly side though, but a little more cloud cover. Temperatures up to 48, still dropping close to the freezing point tonight, but then getting back to 47 Thursday with a lot of cloud cover and a good chance for rain as we get into the mid part of the day and the early afternoon. Rains will continue Thursday night and into Friday and could be heavy at times. We will stay well above the freezing point Thursday night with lows around 42, 50-year high on Friday, and then temperatures are going to drop again once the system moves off to the east. But right now it looks like all the precip will be over before our temperatures get anywhere close to that freezing point. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. Don't forget you can hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. And between all those forecasts, make sure you check my social media pages for further updates both on Facebook and X. And of course, thank you to all of the subscribers that have joined Acadiana Weather Today right here on YouTube. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have a great day, and I will see you on Thursday.